Coach, how are you? Joe Buffard, assistant football coach. I want to share with you how we've been implementing the Tackling Academy and the four phases here of the clamp and claw, the chest pop, shimmy, and near foot. And you're going to hear me kind of explain and make corrections using the terminology throughout the Tackling Academy system. So first we're going to look at here is our linebacker. Who comes up here. Basically, we're looking for him to do better uppercuts, which is part of the clamp and the claw phase, and then machine gun his knees. Now you're going to see here again, the linebacker up on the hash, and he gets a good shimmy, good position, and then we try to fire the uppercuts, and the uppercuts are really just extending his arms up, being able to grab underneath the player, and then machine gun his knees, and that technique is basically just rapid steps, as many steps as we can with high knees, driving the force of the ball carrier back. So again, he stops his momentum when he makes contact, and we would have liked to have him kick through and drive his knees all the way through. Next one here is our nose guard. Goes completely untouched through and gets a heck of a tackle for a loss here. Now, one of the things we're looking for him is better chest pop timing. So you're going to see here he comes, escapes, number 32. But he's grabbing high, really didn't come up in a 2-point flat back stance. More importantly, he didn't get that chest pop timing, which allows him to be a little more explosive. And then more importantly, he's not high and wide, and that's what high and wide refers to our feet, as we want to have a nice wide base and make sure we're going outside of the ball carrier's body frame while we're moving, and then machine gun his knees. Again, great tackle for a loss, but would have liked to have a little bit better technique on him. Next one we've got is our defensive end right here. It's going to jump into the flat and make a nice little open tackle on a quick little screen. He puts himself in a great position to make a profile tackle, but what he also needs to focus on is his belly button. That's the key thing we focus on, is his belly button, because that's where the hips are going to come from to the ball carrier, and he gets kind of tangled up in there, so that way he can't really do a chest pop, high knee, and or kick through. So again, we're going to see it again here. He's in a good position here. Boom, shoots the uppercuts. Doesn't really bring his belly button, which then does not allow him to kick through. But again, nice little solid tackle. Here we get a nice, again, our linebacker. We're going to get a nice beginning for a profile tackle. Key thing here, we need to work on his same side foot and more uppercuts. That which would then begin his double time. And again, a double time is just firing his knees and his feet as quickly as possible. Again, does a great job as a linebacker to read it, come on, make the play, but these are just the small, finite details. Shoot the uppercuts, double time his knees, and would have a little bit better tackle. Okay, linebacker again here. We need to use a little bit better explosiveness. We do a good job. Again, he's not high kicking his knees or getting his belly button in. Now, again, we get a good stop. Ref blows the whistle. But to really, if that was an explosive offensive player, then he needs to get his knees kicked up. Machine gunning him right here, nice and high and wide. And he does. That's a good job right there of a lot of the principles we're trying to teach. Now here we got a couple examples of some missed tackles and bad format. So here's how some of the corrections we would have made here of our strong safety that comes down and our corner. First and foremost, our corner does not have his eye at the ball level, so he's going to dip his head right here, and he doesn't get that able to do his uppercuts or his kick through. Second is our strong safety, who comes in at an angle, does not give much of a kick through. Again, the kick through is what's going to allow for the better play. Now, here is in a different game, just about 3 or 4 missed tackles. You can see our free safety up here is going to come in, dip his head. He does not come in for a eye at ball level, so therefore he misses the ball carrier completely, and they go in for a touchdown. Again, same play. You'll see our free safety up here on the hash, and number 11 gets kick blocked, but his head's down, so his head is not at ball level, which is what we preach. Therefore, he cannot see what he's tackling and misses it completely. And another very bad play here is just after a score. We're the team in white, and we miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Bobby Good, good 9 tackles on this play for this kickoff return. Now, what we can do from here is need to, really firm up our shimmy technique, which is the approach to the ball carrier. We were not in a good body position, body alignment to get our hands on it. For a couple of players that do, like number 14 right here and number 43, we missed completely. We didn't have a good clamp and claw, didn't have a good kick through. So we really spent some time focusing on our special team tackling later during this week after this game, of course. So again, just want to show you a couple ways that we are implementing the Tackling Academy and within a 6-week period, and some of the things we still need to work on. Again, please don't hesitate to go to tacklingacademydvd.com, punch in your code of TA Clinic for your 20 extra